Welcome to the Database Module demo. In this session, we'll walk through the Database Module, including the tables you can access and its available functions, including add, modify, and delete records. Using the Database Module, you can make updates that will impact the entire system. Let's begin by selecting Database from the left-hand side of the screen. This brings you to the Database Module, where you can see a comprehensive table view of each record your organization's various databases. Use the database tools to customize the way that your data is displayed. Add or remove columns, filter, adjust row size, sort, and even export your data. Navigate between different databases using the menu on the left side of the screen. Each database option allows you to add a new record by selecting the New Record button in the top right corner. Controls and risks can be added both in their respective modules or through the database. Test steps can be added directly onto a control and through the database. Persons can be created here, or in various places throughout the system where there are person selection dropdowns that include an Add Person option. Divisions can be added through the Control screen or here. Processes and systems can only be created using the Database module. Using this dropdown, you can also modify how many rows you are viewing on the screen at a time. Let's choose 100 rows per page to minimize switching pages while viewing the dataset. Here you can see that all records in the table are now displayed on a single screen you can scroll through as you like. Use the search function to look for specific records throughout the table. Let's enter CM to search for change management controls. Now our view is trimmed to just 5 controls that include CM. Click this X to remove the search filter and show the full list again. Several tables contain more columns than can reasonably fit on the screen, so you can drag the horizontal scroll bar to view the additional columns that don't fit on screen. Let's click through the databases and quickly cover what they contain. Click on Risks. This table lists risks, descriptions, ownership, process, and control relationships, which can show a centralized view of risk coverage. Processes document categories of activities throughout the entity. Use divisions and departments to align compliance documentation to the way your business is organized. Systems provides a consolidated view of the tools your organization utilizes, including their scoping and attributes. Persons lists the information for all people that interact with the system, including the internal audit or compliance team members, users, and, for example, external business management and IT representatives, persons, that own controls and provide requested evidence. The test steps table lists the description of each, its associated control, and display order. In the Processes table, let's practice adding a new record. The process of creating a new record works the same for each option in the database. Only the entry fields differ. Here we can add a process and its sub-process by selecting New Record in the top right corner of the screen. This creates an empty row at the bottom of the screen. For processes, simply enter your process and its associated sub-process. To cancel the new entry, select the X icon. For this example, we will record the new entry by clicking the Save button. Now we can see the row is out of Create Edit mode and is captured in the system. Let's go back and map this new sub-process to an existing control. Click on Controls. Enter ELC in the search bar to find the entity-level controls. Now scroll to the right to access the sub-process columns. Click into the sub-process cell to access the drop-down of those that are associated with the process mapped to this control, Compliance and Ethics. Select Whistleblower Oversight, our new sub-process. Click Save to retain the edit. Let's see how this update hits the control page. Click the RCM drop-down on the left side of the screen. Select Controls. Search for the control we just updated by typing in ELC. Click into the Compliance Hotline control. Here, we can see the sub-process we linked in the database module reflected on the control page. The last function we will demonstrate is deleting a record in the database module. Click back to it. Select the Process table and scroll down to Compliance and Ethics Whistleblower Oversight. To delete a record, select the trash icon. Confirm the deletion to permanently remove this entry. Thank you for working through this demonstration of creating, modifying, linking, and deleting database entries. To learn more, check out another video in our training series such as Introduction to Dashboards.